Hello and welcome. At the end of my last video about my poem called Equator, I told you that in the next video we'd be going through my poem called Everything You Do, which as usual is from my book called Maybe Someday, Maybe Someday, which is a collection of poetry I wrote when I was 17 and 18 years old. Equator was the very first poem I wrote about the girl who then later became my first ever girlfriend, and this next poem is then the second thing I wrote about her. So, as I tend to do, I'll just share the poem initially here with you first, and then we'll go into talking about the story and meaning and everything behind this poem for me. So, here is Everything You Do. You say that you struggle to express all your true feelings. You say I'm pretty swag, but I know what that truly means. It's fine, you take your time. I'll be ready when your heart's ready to sing, and I'll listen, I'll let it sink in, and then join in to complete the harmony. It's the least I can do when you've done so much for me. It's the right thing to do when you mean so much to me. Thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you for being you. I know I should be doing more. I want to give you all I can. Yes, you. But believe me that I'll try. I know I can do better. I want to be the best I can for you. But it might take me some time. When I'm upset with you, when you make me angry, when I start doubting you, when my thoughts betray me, please remember it's not your fault and I don't hate you. Though I know that's how it may seem. You're someone. You are someone who I'm not okay with losing. Thanks so much for everything you do. Thanks, I want to make it up to you. Thank you. I'll do whatever I can do to make a happy you. I'd do anything to make you smile. It would make it all worth my while. And even when our flaws begin to show, I really just want you to know I appreciate everything you do. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for being you. So that was Everything You Do. And if anything within that poem stood out to you or could connect with you in any way, or you just liked, especially, I would love to hear about that in the comments and see what within my poem could resonate with you. So, as I already said, this was now the second thing I wrote for my girlfriend at the time, and kind of expresses some similar ideas as Equator, which I shared last time, about wanting to give her everything I can and truly make a difference in my own life and hers so that I can make things the best for both of us together. So in that first part there, it's mostly just kind of expressing some of that like early stage stuff in the relationship where we were both, I guess, kind of awkward about it and struggled to truly like express to each other and fully dive into the relationship. We were both just kind of nervous because hadn't really had relationship experience like this before, and we're both like excited and nervous like of what we were getting ourselves into, sort of. But then just trying to give myself and herself that time to just let it happen when we're like ready to continue on together. And I, as I say there, just like thank her for being who she is and everything she does for me, because it just truly meant a lot to me at the time, and I wanted to make that known. So then the next part there is me then kind of recognizing that I know I'm not exactly doing the best at all this because I'm like inexperienced in relationships and had a lot of personal struggles, as I've said, that I was dealing with at the time, and just was often not the best communicator and all these kinds of things that I felt could get in the way of our relationship. But then saying that I will try to do everything I can to be the best version of me I can and to work on these things I was dealing with so that I can be a better version of myself for her. And then the next part's trying to reassure her that even though sometimes it may look like I don't care, or things that I'm dealing with may come out and have a negative impact on her, maybe, or anything like that, just trying to reassure her that it's, as I say, like, not her fault that this is happening, and that I don't mean anything negative toward her with anything I may struggle with, because I recognize that that's on me, and that she truly is like super valuable to me, and I don't want to lose her. So I was saying that I would like do everything I could to change what I needed to change about me to make this work. And as I said in that last video, like, spoilers, that did not work out so well, but this was, of course, like early on when still trying to make things work. And throughout this book, there will be several more that kind of convey that whole journey through the relationship and breakup and everything. So if you'd like to see more of my struggles with my first relationship through poetry, go ahead and subscribe and stick around for those in the future. But yeah, anyway, then again, just showing that I truly appreciate everything she is, and that I want to return the favor in a way and do everything I can to make her happy the way that she's done for me. So then in the end, just kind of reinforcing that same idea again, but just saying that I, as I say there, like, do anything to make her smile, and all this work that I'm putting into myself and the relationship and everything, it all feels worth it when I see the impact it has on her and on our relationship and everything. And kind of, as I said in Equator, where I talked about us like getting lost in these struggles we individually have and trying to help each other through those, I say that even when our flaws begin to show, I really just want you to know I appreciate everything you do. Saying that, yes, I know we both have these things we struggle with, and sometimes that can affect us in ways that we don't want them to. And despite that, just like accepting that and recognizing the effort that we're both trying to put in to help each other and ourselves out to get back to the equator, as I say in that poem. And then just really trying to drive home that I really appreciate her for being who she is and her genuine, authentic self, and trying to be that for her as much as I can. So yeah, that was Everything You Do. That's everything I have on that. And yeah, of course, I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and stick around for future videos, or go back and watch any of my videos that I already have uploaded on the poems from this book that come before this one. And I have a playlist called Maybe Someday, where all of those videos are already in order, so you can just go through and watch them one by one there, and as I make new ones, they'll all just instantly be added into that. So yeah, I greatly appreciate you for being here, and as always, just remember that we're all broken and we're just arranging the pieces. Thank you.